good breakfast dip. Copenhagen Lanka. Thank you, Suit and Tie Dip and Chew Guy, for this bad boy here. Cheers. How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day here in Peterborough, Ontario. 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. So yeah, now that I've kind of settled down from from it, I'm going to tell you about the fight I almost got in yesterday. Okay, so it's funny. There's a cursed intersection for me where I get hassled all the time. People yelling middle school insults at me for no reason, whatever. I don't know. But anyhow, I had to go to the pharmacy yesterday morning, and I was coming home, and I have to cross this intersection. The intersection is it's just near my house, and seeing as how it was about around 8:30 in the morning, the traffic was pretty heavy. People going to work and shit. And so I went to start crossing this intersection to get home. And it's always a dude in a big Ford F-150 or whatever the fuck they are. One of those big old trucks. And he pulls out right in, you know how like there's a line for people to walk that the cars shouldn't cross. I start crossing the street, and he just pulls out in front of me, and he almost hits me. And so I just kind of said, "You fucking asshole." And his window was down, and he heard me. He's like, "Hey, what did you say to me?" And I said, "I called you a fucking asshole." And he said, "Oh yeah?" And then he started hurling all these insults at me, like calling me gay in a punitive way. I won't say the word. Called me a fairy, called me a crackhead. I don't know where he got that from. All kinds of stuff. And he called me a goof. Okay. Now, I don't know how it is in the States, but in Canada, calling someone a goof is like the worst fucking insult you can ever say. Especially here in Ontario. For some reason, calling someone a goof, unless you're buddies with them and you're goofing around, that's fighting words. Like, if you don't react to that, then you're backing down, right? So he called me a goof. So I turned around and I said, "What did you say to me?" And he said, "I called you a goof." And I said, "Okay, buddy, put your money where your mouth is. Let's go." And I started walking towards his car, and I was going to fight him. Like, I was ready to fight, And nobody expects the guy hobbling. Oh, yeah, he said he was going to shove my cane right up my ass, too. And so I said, "Fucking do it, bud. Come on, let's see what you got." And I started walking towards his truck. And I don't think anybody expects the guy hobbling around on a cane to fucking come at you, So, and I came at him, and I was ready to fucking pound the guy, and or be pounded. I don't know. I probably would have won. But anyway, so I started coming at his car. Or his truck, and he fucking sped off like fucking the fucking Roadrunner, like he just drove away so fast. And so I just stood in the street, like, or on the curb, just waiting for him to like pull over and fight me or something, and I just was like standing there going like this, and yeah, and he never stopped. He just drove away really fast. So that was kind of a funny way to start my morning yesterday. I was kind of edgy because I needed my medication. But yeah, calling someone a goof here in Ontario at least is, if someone calls you a goof, you got to be fucking ready to fight them, because those are fighting words, Like if I was to call someone a goof, I would expect them to try to fight me, That's the serious implication of that word. I don't know why. It's a fucking ridiculous word. A goof. You're a goof. I think it comes out of the prison system around here. And I think calling someone a goof is calling them like a chomo or a guy who fucks with little kids and shit like that. That really steams my clams. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But anyhow, yeah, that was kind of funny. So I figured I'd share that with you. I may be hobbling around on a cane, but I will fight you. And I have no problems with that at all. But yeah. Anyhow, in better news, my harmonica student's coming over in about 2 hours, and we're gonna have a little lesson. And pretty soon I've been doing some busking lately, and pretty soon when the weather gets solidly warm, because right now, like yesterday it was like -5, today it's like +9, it's all over the map. But I'm gonna take my student Aaron out busking with me, because I think it's an important lesson to learn as a harmonica player. You learn a lot as a harmonica player being a busker, so just in lots of ways. So I'll probably videotape it when I do it, so see what I mean. But yeah, anyhow, I got a lot of responses on my shout out video yesterday, so thanks everybody. And Karen, I know you're out there. Karen Griffith commented. Karen's my best friend from when I was 13 and 14, back in Oakville, at the first high school I went to, in grade 9 and 10. And always held a place for Karen in my heart, So, yeah, thanks for commenting on that. What else is going on? It's kind of weird. I kind of have a week off, I don't think we're having a band practice this week because Miles is in Toronto. We might do something little over here like we did the other day. But whatever. I'm happy to have a week off. Other than my harmonica lesson, I saw my kids last night, and that was pretty amazing. Yeah, my kids are awesome. But anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to share that fucking fight story with you. Now that it took me all day to just fucking. I wasn't like angry about it all day or nothing, but I was mostly disappointed in the guy, for talking so tough and saying the things that he said. He was really offensive, and the whole thing was because he cut me off. He almost hit me, and I responded appropriately. It just happened that his window was down and he heard me, I wasn't like yelling at him or anything. I just kind of muttered under my breath, like, fucking asshole, But whatever. Guys in big trucks, usually, I walk wherever I go, And one thing I found is guys in big trucks are the guys who are going to fuck with you. And for whatever reason. get called names a lot on the street here. I get spit on. I get all kinds of stuff. It's I don't know why. I'm a nice guy. I get along with the people I get along with really well. But yeah, it's just funny. I have a lot of social anxiety and anxiety in general, and that really fuels it. Stuff like that. Thinking, when I'm, sometimes I get dressed to go out, and I freeze at my door because I just can't. It's like I can't go out today, and I'm all ready to go. And I have stuff to do, but I'm just like, I can't do it. So I end up just taking my shoes off and coming and sitting down again, But it's because of stuff like that, People fuck with me all the time. All the time. I don't know why. But anyhow, be well. Stay free. Have an awesome Thursday. I'm going to come back at you later with some musical stuff, I think. I'm waiting on a couple packages in the mail right now. I'm waiting on a couple harmonicas from Hillary Thompson, and I'm excited to be playing those. And Dan Dempster told me he's sending me the new little red screamer, the red 57 or something like that it's called. And I know it's going to kick ass. I know it's going to be a wonderful microphone. So, but anyhow, that's what it is. What it is, how it is, and how it shall be. Yeah. So buy some Copenhagen long cut if you can get this fucking anywhere. You can get in Canada it's $30 a can. In America it's like $4 or $5 a can, I guess, maybe $6. But fucking solid dip. Awesome. And it comes in the cool fiberboard can too. That's one of the things I like about these American ones. They come in the fiberboard. It's a lot cooler than the plastic. But all right. Bye now.